Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, Boog, that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Davis Schneider getting ready to hit. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 21st of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Digging in, Addison Barger.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Oh.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
That's out the corner.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Horton, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. This one in the air, right field.
We got time. Ground rule double, 2 bases.
For an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out, runner at second. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Hoerner out on the off-balance throw. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Dalton Varsho.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Leading off, Seiya Suzuki. Productive outs, big knocks. He's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
High outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 1-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Batting second, third base.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen.
Slider.
And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
That's the ball.
Bregman with some impressive production lately.
Sinker. Middle inside.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a big swing and a miss.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
The 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
High outside.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Clement tossed to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. So the Toronto Blue Jays have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Ball.
Two on the way. And that one ripped into right. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Ernie Clement.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Popped up. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andres Gimenez.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now at the plate, Davis Schneider. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Strike. Woo.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
That's the ball.
Gimenez at first, 1 gone. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips. He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to the left. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Crow Armstrong.
A 3-0
that's a
lead
ball.
is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise
Four-seam
through this ball
fastball.
game.
High outside.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Sinker. Low middle.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Just
that's low.
missed.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
That
Strike
one
one.
finds the zone,
Four-seam
and that's
fastball.
strike one.
High inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Payoff pitch. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Huh.
Swanson went deep in his
Slider.
most recent
Middle
game.
outside. Slider. Middle outside.
Whoa.
Cease, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds,
Four-seam fastball.
and he was a 6th
High
round
outside.
draft pick back in 2014. Out to center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Whoa.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Low outside. Slider.
2 down, bases
Low
empty,
middle.
but 1 run across. Bottom
Slider.
half of inning number 2.
Low middle.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. We played 2 full. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The 0-1. In the air, left side. Dean on his way over. Takes it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Rips that one to right. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw.
Low outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 1-0.
Slider. Low outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Knuckle curve.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Slider. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Slider misses outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
3-2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle.
Batting
It's
ninth,
not always easy
the left
laying off a
fielder,
3-2
number one,
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Slider. Middle outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Slider.
Shaw aboard here at first with nobody out. Quick toss to first. Shaw gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
0-1.
Ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back safely. And that's disengagement number 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And
Nope.
that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Outside.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fought off foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Inside, almost got him.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Inside. Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That's in for a strike. And ball 1.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Varsho, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. Quick move to first. And he's back in on a dive. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Jays trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Here at Wrigley Field. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Middle outside.
Crow Armstrong.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Slider. Low middle.
Ball. Inside.
Slider. Low middle.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Slider. Low middle.
Ball 1.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
The Cubbies down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Knuckle curve. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Two now. Right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Already 2
The
gone
batter,
here in the home
number 2,
4th.
Second baseman, Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Slider. Low middle.
No.
Slider. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the
Middle
mound.
inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Slider. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Two now. And that's outside.
Slider. Middle inside.
Payoff pitch. And he walked
Take your
him.
base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Slider. Low middle.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 6.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Walked his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Slider. Low outside.
Ground ball right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cubs 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive. Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs,
number 45,
Hunter Harvey.
Hunter
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Harvey.
That's the ball.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard and jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez.
Hey!
The 0-1. On the ground to first. Bush. Over to Swanson. He turns it. A sensational double play.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Yes!
Two outs with a runner at third.
Oh.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Stays alive. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Dalton Varsho on deck for the Blue Jays. And a payoff pitch. Left center base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Slider, low middle. Slider, low middle.
That's in there. Strike
Sweeper.
one.
You know, these
Low
Cubs
outside.
just aren't putting
Sweeper.
great swings on the
Low
baseball in this
outside.
one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that is cut on and missed.
Knuckle curve.
0-2.
Low outside. Slider, low outside. Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2
Slider.
count, you've got to
Middle
figure out a
outside.
way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Such a challenge when a guy's got
next
great
for the
velocity.
Cubs,
He's throwing a
third
slider
baseman,
over
number
90
3.
miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that
Wrigley.
fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now
Leading off
Dalton
for Toronto,
Varsho.
the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Tap back to the mound. Throw to first
Got
is in time.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Line to left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Hunter Harvey departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a
Cubs,
new arm for the Cubs,
number
Shelby
77,
Miller. He's pitching on 2
Shelby
days rest.
Miller.
Here's Andres Gimenez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is off the wall. The throw in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Up.
Man at second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under it. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. They're up 5-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the sixth. Michael Busch now at the plate.
High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Low middle.
Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Way inside.
Knuckle curve. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Fastball. Middle inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Shortstop, Dansby.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And Swanson is set down. And that's the third out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
And that is out of play. That one lifted to left. Dean drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pitch misses.
No, that's a ball.
Ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. And that skips into dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Springer, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Way high with that one. And it's a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
on here,
number
Yusei
19.
Kikuchi.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 12, Jesus Sanchez.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Springer off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. Out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game sum.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Tyler Rogers.
71.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Slider. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, left field. Schneider coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
All right, here's a fun fact. Wrigley Field opened up in 1914, but they didn't have the ivy on the outfield walls until the late 1930s when Bill Vex suggested planting it on the walls when they renovated the stadium. And now it's probably the most iconic part of the ballpark.
Slider. Middle outside.
That's a ball.
Slider.
The Cubs down
Middle
by
inside.
4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish
Sinker.
well off the plate.
Low middle.
The count 2-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too
Slider.
aggressive, and a
Low
good pitcher will
outside.
play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the
The batter,
money maker
number
right
6.
there. 2 strikes,
Designated
slider
hitter.
down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Low outside.
Shaw in the box as he fouls off the first
Low
pitch.
outside.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Clement fires over to first. And that is the inning. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
No,
Nasty
that's low.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Tyone getting cranked up as well. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball.
Kikuchi in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is downstairs. And that one pulled foul. The 3-1. Chopper to second. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 in this one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Gimenez.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field, and that is that. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Justin Dean digs in now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
Next offering is foul back.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That clips the zone. 1 and 2.
Fastball. High inside.
Nope, that's
Really
off
good
the plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 1-0.
Huh.
Sinker. Low outside.
The Cubbies down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's the ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Sinker. Middle inside. Sinker. Middle inside.
Bregman stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Sinker. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Cubs 1. We go to the ninth. Davis Schneider, one of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. And those extra base hits are just piling up.
That one blasted deep to right. Suzuki running hard for it. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks. He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Vladdy now. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it's off the scoreboard. What a shot. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Lined into right. He's got it. 2 away.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, George.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That one missed.
That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got the bat going too soon.
Sinker.
It's strike 2.
Low middle.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
4-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-1 down. And it's fouled away.
Sinker.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
The 0-2.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
And downstairs.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ground ball
Hello.
left side. And foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. Bounce to the right side. And he's safe.
got it,
first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Brendan
Blue Jays,
Little gets the ball
number
now.
54,
Gets an opportunity to
Brendan
square off against his
Little.
former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Ball.
Overhand
Pro Armstrong
curve.
leads off first with 1 away.
No.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Here's a 2-0. Towards first to Gimenez. And that's a double play to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.